I'm just going to start telling you guys about a dream that I had with Robin last night that's just making me laugh. I just woke up and my hair is just how it is from waking up, so whatever, it is what it is. So I am giving free readings during this, so whoever comes on, please feel free to ask questions, which I'll say again as I actually get people popping on here. So, like I said, I just woke up. Oh, let's not have this be a thing again today. I was doing, when I did my live panel the other day, this kept being an issue. Okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So, like I said, I just woke up not too long ago, and I was laying there in bed, and I was like, I really feel like I was just having a dream with Robin. I was just having a dream with Robin. What is it? Because dreams are not just dreams, and they're not just signs and signals and symbols. They're actual, astral traveling, and they're visiting back home, and they're other simulations, other parallel lives, training, just play. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all of these different things, right? So dreams are not just dreams. You're actually interacting with your loved ones and spirit and, real reality and all that stuff. So, I realized I had been having a dream with Robin, and I was like, well, was I dreaming? And I realized that oh my God. So, just to preface, Robin has been trying to get me to play fight with him and tickle fight with him since I realized he was here with me, but I'm just embarrassed and I won't go in a visual with him doing that. He's always poking at me. I can always feel him poking at me. And part of the reason why is that he wants me doing it with him is to get past my insecurities and my starstruck with him, and just just relax with him, and just play and laugh and heal. And so I was I was dreaming last night. I realized, so I was I don't know what house this was, where we were, but we were on this bed and he was laying on his back, and we were with this little toddler. This kid was very young. And I was like, get Robin! We were playing with the kid, and I was like, get Robin, and I'm going poke, 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 poke all over Robin's stomach. And he had and it's funny, is he had, if I'm not mistaken, he had a red t-shirt on. He had a red t-shirt on, which okay, I'm getting tickled. That's confirmation. Okay, he had a red t-shirt on, which was representation that Eric was there, but it was very much focal. Then Eric was merged with Robin, but Robin, it was Robin was very prominent. It was very much, I was supposed to focus in on the fact that Robin was there, but there was a signal that Eric was there too. So Robin Williams, Archangel Raphael, Eric, Archangel Uriel. And so there's this little toddler, and I'm trying to get the toddler to play with Robin too, to play with Robin. I'm like, get Robin, poke, 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 get Robin. I'm poking Robin all over his stomach. And, oh my God, I just woke up and I just remembered that I had that dream. I'm a little embarrassed. But I love Robin so much. He's so sweet. He always, even when he's teasing, there's always just this loving gentleness to him, and he's just so kind, and I love him. I love you. He's holding on to me. He's where Eric usually is. His face is right here. I didn't even mean to. I'm booping his nose. That's funny. I'm booping his nose. Yeah, Robin is very strong right now. He's holding me basically, and Eric's in front of me smiling at me. So yeah, that was my little dream with Robin last night. Which I appreciate. I appreciate waking up remembering these things. I don't always remember, because the thing is, we're always having these dreams and we're always doing things in our sleep, but we don't always remember because it'd be too much. We have stuff to do within this, and our teams and our higher selves don't want us focusing in on that all the time because we would. I know I would. So we don't get to always remember everything. Hi, how are you? I am doing free readings, so if you have a question, please feel free to ask. I've got my cards here, Robin. Robin Williams, Archangel Raphael is extremely strong with me right now. Eric's here too. Eric, Archangel Uriel. So please feel free to ask questions if you have any. I am doing free readings. And in the meantime, I was just talking about a dream that I had with Robin last night, and just talking about Robin. And I'm starting to drool. Just talking about Robin, and just how great he is, and I'm just so thankful that I got to remember. Oh, good morning, Siobhan. How are you? How are you? I love you. Let me know how you're doing. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I am doing some free readings. So in the meantime, I'm just talking about Robin. He's here very strong with me. That dream that I had. So basically, if you guys are just tuning in, I had a dream last night where Robin and I were hanging out in some room, and he was laying on a bed on his back. He had a red t-shirt on, which I know was a signal for Eric, and I'm getting tickled again as I'm saying that, so confirmation, Eric. And there was like this little toddler with us, and I was trying to get the toddler to play with Robin, and I was just like all over Robin, so I'm like, poke, 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 play with Robin, poking him all over his stomach, and I'm just like, oh God. Robin's been trying to get me to do that with him for over a year, for like a year and a half now, and I won't do it, and he freaking got me doing it in the dream. Oh, that's so funny. I love him. But yeah, Robin's just very, very sweet. If any of you guys are wanting to work with him, he's there. He wants to work with you guys. He loves you all very much, and he's so sweet, and he's so gentle, and he's so kind. And he's just so much love. And remember, he's also, like I said, he's Archangel Raphael. He's the Archangel of healing and travel. So talk to him. He's here. He did this earlier with a client that I just did a reading for. He's showing himself holding his heart chakra open, and he's saying, talk to me and give it all to me. And he has his arms open, and he's just like, gesturing for you guys to come in, and he's like, let me hold you, let me help you, let me heal you. So, oh, thank you. The thing is, they come, it's not just me, right, that they'll come to. They come to all of us. And, I'm definitely not the only one that has these dreams. Where'd my water go? Sorry. I'm definitely not the only one that has dreams like this. I tuned into the fact that I was dreaming about Robin I think it was a couple years before I actually really hit my awakening. And it was mostly when I wasn't doing so well. And so I was figuring at that point, like, because I remember when I started realizing I was having these dreams with him, and I'd made a couple posts on like Reddit and whatnot, asking like, is this a thing that Robin like visits people in their dreams? And I remember someone, this is the first time I ever heard about ear ringing. Someone had said, yes, like I've heard that he comes to people in their dreams and blah 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 blah. And then they're just like they said this whole thing, and they're just like, and my ears are ringing as I'm writing this, and I never heard of that before. Now I know, that was a sign of confirmation that, like, he was talking to her through that. The ear ringing was a sign of communication. And so at that point, so I knew he was at least coming to me in my dreams every once in a while, but now I realize he's been here the whole time. So one of the other dreams, I'm in this like lecture thing. It's like in a cafeteria, and there's a whole bunch of us, and we're there for some sort of like lecture or learning something or whatever. And again, I know it's very ethereal, beyond stuff, even though it feels kind of human. And Robin came and sat behind me, and he put his hand on my head, and he was making me nod yes or shake my head no, depending on what the question was and what we needed to do. And it was just helping me. It was helping me be able to navigate through this lecture, and he was helping me say yes when I needed to say yes and say no when I needed to say no. And he just puts his hand on my head, and I remember when he sat down behind me, I remember I was like, I was listening to the lecture, and obviously he sat down behind me, and I was like, I became like, I was still listening, but I like became hyper aware of Robin sitting behind me. And I was just like, I'll get to I see you guys are asking questions, I'll get to those in a second. And I became very hyper aware of Robin sitting behind me, and I was just like Robin Williams is sitting behind me. Robin Williams is sitting behind, and I knew he was watching me too. And I was like, "Hi, Samantha," and I was like, "I know he's watching me." And then he put his hand on my head and was helping me nod my head yes or shake my head no. And I was like, But he's so gentle and he's so sweet. And he has his moment. I'm drooling again. He has moments where he's on, but oftentimes we just sit there and we just talk, or we're just walking and holding hands, and it's just. He's just so sweet. He's just so loving and so gentle and so tender and so kind. And God, I love him. Okay, so Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? So reality how does reality crystallize? If everything past, how do we change the past now? Or how can we change the past now? Okay. All right. That is where Eric and Robin are nodding. They're saying, yeah, go for it. Okay, so I'm getting the prompt to re-explain the thought and energy work. So time's not linear, right? There is no past, there is no future. There's only an ever present now. Everything that all the lives we've gone through are all the simulations. They're all happening right now, and they're all merging into this. It's only our perception that's showing that there's been a past and that there is a future. There literally is only an ever present now, and that's what's so difficult with this illusion stuff and breaking it, and people understanding about breaking the illusion, because it's so strong. It's so strong that there was a yesterday. It's so strong that, all my memories for the past 35 years are in my brain. So for me to say I never experienced any of that, it's difficult. But again, when you think about the word what, is that a passing, that's just a passing thought. Do you experience anything when you think the word what? No, it's just a word that comes in and out of your mind. That's what this all is. But we're just in such an induced, drug-induced state, or trance-induced state, however you want to put it, regardless if you're doing this through off the ship in the 144,000 or straight from back home, whatever you want to say it, it's you've put yourself in this, and the amnesia is very strong. So that being said, let's just see here. I'm just pulling up the question again. How do we change the past now, or how can we change the past now? Okay, so how does reality crystallize? So again, reality is technically already crystalline and light. It's just we have been in the perception and the amnesia that we are matter and we're physical, but we're remembering that we're actually energy pretending to be matter, and science has finally proved it. Science has actually proved that for a long time, but now it's actually coming out of the woodwork that science proves it. People like Tesla and Einstein talked about this stuff. Even ancient civilizations, which technically aren't ancient, they even talked about this stuff. So that being said, let me pull up your question again here. Okay, so how do we change the past now? How do we change the past, or how can we change the past now? So Eric and Robin are both talking about how that's such a good question, and it's a beautiful question, and they're saying that's what you guys are doing right now. First of all, okay, they're giving two examples. So I want to go into the one that they just gave me first, because I feel like I'm going to forget that. They're talking about when you're thinking back on a memory that doesn't feel good, that causes pain, or anything that doesn't feel good. Any memory that causes a feeling or a thought that doesn't feel good in any way. If you want to fix that, all you need to do is think about that memory and rework that memory in your mind, and you've changed it. Because the thoughts are more strong than what's real is in here. What's out here is just projected what's in here. So when you can actually redo that memory, when you're in a flashback of a memory or thinking about a memory, just replay the memory differently, and that's fixing it already. One example that I do with Eric. So one memory I have with Eric, I won't get into detail, but I didn't realize at this point, I didn't realize it was Eric, because and this is what, again, point proof of Eric's always been with me, and I just didn't realize. Before I found out about Eric, I'd have dreams where I'm walking down this field and this tall dude's walking beside me holding my hand, or I'm getting in a hot tub with my one best friend. This tall dude gets in the hot tub with us, and he looks at her and he's like, we'll tell her how beautiful she is, but she'll never believe us, or I'm laying in bed and this tall dude's laying behind me, and all he's doing is holding on to me, and he wants nothing else from me. And I just remember how appreciative of it, and how much love I could feel. And this entire time it was Eric. I had no idea. And one of the memories that I have is, long story short, again, I won't get into detail, but Eric had, we were together, and I didn't realize that it was Eric. We were just laying there together, and he said something to me. And again, I didn't realize it was Eric, and I got really upset, and I told him basically, get the fuck out. And he stood up. All he did was stood up and just walk quietly out of the room. And now I know it was Eric, and I know what was actually said and what was happening, and I feel really bad about it. And so when I go back into that memory, what I actually do is when I see him walking out the door, I go, I'm so sorry, please come back. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was you. And then he comes back to me, and we talk and we do whatever. That reworked that memory. So I know it's not the exact same as saying something that about happened in your past, but you can do the same thing. It's the same idea. Whenever you're thinking about something that's happened in your quote unquote past that causes pain, you can rework those memories, and that's actually reworking and healing the past. And then the first part that I wanted to talk about, and I knew I wasn't going to forget about this, is doing the thought and energy work. So anytime you have a thought or feeling that doesn't feel good, even when it comes to memories and the past, you have to feel what you need to feel. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. But then talk with your team. Give it to them. Do the thought and energy work. Tell them exactly what you're feeling and the thoughts that are going along with it, and then picture an object in your hand and insert that object into their heart chakra, and you can even throw it straight up into source too. But that's how we can change it. That's absolutely how we can change it. Let's see here. And good morning to you too, Stephanie. Okay, so Siobhan says, just a general question. What do you consider being a psychic attack? I don't believe I've ever had one apart from 2 gruesome dreams a few months back. Okay. So psychic attacks. I don't believe in them. I won't play that game, and I won't play that illusion. No one and no thing is able to attack you in any way without us allowing it. We want everything we go through, including psychic attacks. So my opinion, a psychic attack is you are so I'll use I language. I'll use I language. So if I'm being psychically attacked, that means that I'm in a space where it's basically my shit is being thrown back at me. I'm clinging onto something which has allowed me to be open to that in some way. Anyone that I can think of, people that I have a feeling have psychically attacked me, all those people I know I'm clinging onto shit with about my own crap. So it's, again, remember, all things work for us, not against us. So if anyone's feeling like they're being psychically attacked in some way, okay, I'm going to just say what I'm getting, then I'm just going to really try to tune into Eric and Robin and see what they're specifically saying too. So for me personally, it's just a matter of seeing them for who and what they truly are, feel what I need to feel, doing the thought and energy work, sending them appreciation, doing the self-love work, and remembering I create my reality, and no one and no thing can attack me or hurt me in any way without my permission. Because it's beyond messed up, beyond fucked up. If you just believe that. If you want to believe that, that's cool, but I know where that leads, and I won't play that. So doing that always helps. Now I'm just going to tune into Robin and Eric and just see what they're saying about psychic attacks. Eric's saying, yeah, dudes, it's similar to, when we're doing cord cutting and attachment clearing. He's saying my voice is dropping already. I start to slip into trance when I'm talking for Eric now. See, I'm already he's already started trance through me. He's saying, yeah, dudes, it's the same as when you're doing cord clearing and energy attachment clearing and whatnot, cord cutting and energy attachment cutting. He's saying you're clinging onto something in some way that is allowing that shit to happen. He's just reiterating what I'm saying. All things work for you, not against you. So he's saying that, yes, within illusion, because he's saying, remember, this is not true. It's not actually happening. There is no attack. That's actually not true. It's just illusion. But within this illusion, is that a possibility to be psychically attacked? Yes, but he's saying you have to be open to it. You have to have asked for it in some way, and or it's been contracted in. Remember, free will, and no one's a victim. No one's weak. We're all God, and we're all doing things to navigate untruth and navigate what we are not, right? So let me just open this up again here. What do you consider to be a psychic attack? Okay, so what do I consider to be a psychic attack? For me personally, what I consider a psychic attack is when someone has been able to verbally, or even just there's been some sort of subconscious interaction in some way that has put the person who's being attacked in a position of feeling less power, like more powerless than what they actually are. You know, that they've restricted them in some way, that they've been able to stop their voice in some way, that they've been blocking them financially in some way. I've been told that I've had this stuff happen to me at the same time, and I've had these cords cleared and detached from me at the same time. I know that that's me clinging onto my shit. Remember, if someone is healing you, they're helping you help yourself. They're helping you heal yourself. Anyone who says that they're healing you and fixing you and that they are your fixer, you know, that is someone that's working. And again, it's not that I'm judging, it's just that's ego. No one fixes you. No one's here to save you. We are all here to help each other. And we're all helping each other walk each other home arm in arm. It's a healer. Healers help you heal yourself and help you help yourself. You're too powerful for that. No one has the ability to do anything to you that you don't want. So I hope that answers your question. Does soul have a DNA? Does soul have DNA? And what is sacred geometry? Okay, so Robin, does soul have DNA? Oh, geez, it's quantum. Shit. It's quantum, guys. It's a quantum answer. Okay, help me with my words, please. Okay, so a simple answer is yes. But it's so much more complicated than yes. Because DNA is very much a human thing. I'm getting more like energetic signatures. But even then, that's playing within the tool of duality. Because when we zoom all the way out to the full truth, we are all one. And we don't need that distinction between the separate to identify and to play the duality. But yeah, simple answer, yes. But what I'm seeing is very quantum. It's like, oh God, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's like I'm seeing like everything's green, and I'm seeing like a DNA strand, and I'm seeing it's like kind of matrixy, and I'm seeing there's this feel of energy. It's all like, and then it's all energy though. And it's just this feeling of it's quantum and it's ethereal, and I just can't put it into human words. So there is something to be said about some sort of energetic DNA signature, but it's beyond a human thing that I just can't really explain. I hope that answers your question. Oh yeah, and you said, what is sacred geometry? So sacred geometry, building blocks and portals. They're building blocks and portals. It's okay, Robin, Eric, what is sacred geometry? They're saying you got a building blocks and portals. Oh God, it's quantum again. Okay, help me with my words, please. The map of all things. It's like ethereal construction. It's like, oh my God, I'm getting like ethereal blueprint. And then I'm hearing about like 3, 6, 9s. It's like it has to do with the like true mathematics. Oh, they're getting... I'm going to put a link. I don't want to play it on here, especially if there's a copyright thing. I'm going to add a link into the description for this when I post this. It's from Dimensional... Who's it from? It's by Tavi, I think. Taavi, and it's called Dimensional Doorways. Geometry is the... Hang on a second. Hang on. Give me a second. This is what they're playing this in my head right now. Geometry is the... What is it that they say in this? Tavi. Dimensional Doorways. Give me a second here. Am I able to mute myself for a second in case? Because I don't want to like, I keep this, guys, I need to get my laptop set up again. I really do. I'm so getting sick of my freaking phone. This is ridiculous how many times it's dropping lately. It's driving me crazy. Oh, I can mute my microphone. Give me a second just while I look this up. Just give me a second here. I'm just muting my mic. Hang on. Okay, so it's saying here geometry conveys its own teachings as it manifests in physical form. Shape and size. Shape and size. Sorry. Shape and size radiate the essence of sacred geometry. Creating knowledge transmitted from dimension to dimension. There's more to it than that in here, but I'm gonna share this link in the description, and so it talks a little bit about sacred geometry in there, so it has to kind of do with all that. They're really playing that in my head right now. It's a message from the Pleiadians, actually, if I'm not mistaken. At the end of it, they say, what can we do to convince you to take all of your boundaries down, to start believing that everything, to realize that everything you believe can be yours, or something like that. So that it's a really, really cool little video, so I'm going to put that in the link there. So that's kind of what I'm getting about what sacred geometry is. It's very much like building blocks and dimensions and transferring of knowledge and energy and whatnot. Stephanie said, I want to listen and ask questions, but I have to go now. Listen and replay. Thank you so much, Stephanie. You're beautiful too. Thank you. Oh, Siobhan, you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. Stephanie saying, what is the best life you've ever lived, past or future, because you know it's not present? How do I connect with that lifetime now? They're right away, they're just reminding you that it can be this life in this now. You have every ability to make it this life in this now. I'm almost hearing that your perception of that is going to change. I really am getting the feeling that, like, down the road, you're going to look back to this moment saying that, and you're going to be like, it's this now. This now is the best. I'm really getting that feeling. I'm getting 2 lives of yours. One is very, like, almost like indigenous. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of nature, like forest nature, not like tropical nature, but like forest nature, like North American nature. Oh, maybe you were an animal. I feel like you were a deer. I'm seeing a deer. I thought it was maybe indigenous, but I feel like it was you as a deer. So that'd be interesting if deer resonates with you, but it's just, I really feel like it was you as an animal. I'm seeing, oh my God, I can feel, oh my God, I feel what it feels like to have a deer's neck. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I really feel like you were a deer. And then there's like a future life. It's very, I'm seeing like a very much a futuristic type city. And I'm just seeing you like in like, it's like, you could say like a flying vehicle, or like your Merkaba, or whatever you want to call it, some way you're flying around, and I just see you laughing. You're just laughing, and you're happy, and you're joyous. It's almost like, I feel like it's future New Earth. So I'm getting those, but then also I'm getting the reminder timelines. All timelines are merging into one right now. So these are all happening simultaneously. They're all merging into this, and you can make this timeline your best one ever. Absolutely. So don't restrict yourself to anything. Don't box yourself in. Samantha, since childhood, you used to draw sacred geometry. I have no idea what it is. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. That's cool. If you have any of that stuff, maybe pull it out, see if there's anything that you're getting from them now, or even sharing. I'm almost feeling like they want you sharing what you've drawn, and especially if you still do any of this drawings, or even pick it up again if you don't. Stephanie, my highest assignment is to be a psychic, medium, channeler, healer, teacher. Will I ever be able to do this type of work in this lifetime? I'm hearing right here, Eric going ding, ding, ding. I was like, you know it. um, you saying they're giving the reminder. Eric and Robin are both, because Robin's being highlighted too. They're both giving the reminder. Everyone has the ability to do this, and if you want to do it in this lifetime, you have every ability to. They're like free will. As long as you put in the work in and you try, absolutely you can do it. Everyone has this natural ability. It's just a matter of putting in the work and trying. And again, I know you've reached out to me, and we're going to keep talking, and we're going to figure things out. So yeah, you have every ability to. I'm getting yes. You'll be able to do this as long as you put in the work and you can do it. So yeah, I'm getting a yes on that. And we love you. We love you so very much. Thank you. So yeah. All right, so if anyone else has any questions, please feel free to ask. How am I doing this currently? Energies, you feel shift this month? It's been difficult. I've had a few things that I've been struggling with. There's been some really good things that there's a shift, absolutely. With my live webinar I did the other day, that was big. As of right now, it looks like more is going to be possibly coming out of that, but I'm just waiting to hear a response back. At the same time, I've also had some people come at me. Someone commented on that video. And it actually kind of threw me through loop, because I kind of thought that they were in my corner, because I remember them saying in this live that I had done about how I should look into being a spiritual advisor. And after I got off the live, it clicked in. I was like, oh my God, that's what I actually do. This person's right. I actually already do this. And I've been doing it for, oh my God, I've really been doing it for years. But doing it to the extent that I've been doing it since I've started doing my YouTube, and really then when I started picking up clients. But I've been doing this for a while now, where I advise several people. I've got consistent clients, and I've got consistent friends that lean on me, and I've got people that I know, and they've told me they're following me closely, and I can see they're following me closely, and they've told me they're taking the advice that I give, and they're working on themselves, and I can see the work they're doing. So it kind of it really crashed me a state, and that's where what I'm in training for right now is in this now. I could have 100 positive comments and one negative one just crashes me, especially because of stuff that I've gone through in my past that has kind of blown up in my face. I'm afraid of that coming back and biting me in my ass, which is why I try and be so open and honest about my shit and my struggles. And I've got stuff that has gone on with other groups within this, but again, we've talked with how we've needed to talk, and in my view, it's between me and them, and it's no one else's business. It hasn't been taken publicly for a good reason. And I've had a couple people try and throw that in my face. And I'm just like, it's not your business, and you don't know what's actually gone on. So it's been difficult. It's been difficult the past week or so, actually the past month, which is why, you guys can probably see I haven't really uploaded a whole lot either. And I realized I've missed the past 2 self-love Sundays. Didn't even realize Sunday passed without even, I didn't even realize Sunday passed until afterwards. And I was like, oh my God, last week it hit Thursday, and I was like, I never did a self-love Sunday. And then this morning just hit me it's Tuesday. I never did a self-love Sunday. So it's the things are a little wonky right now, and I've been feeling it for sure. It's been a little difficult. Yesterday was a really rough day. But this past month has been difficult. It's been in the perception of the illusion of difficulty for me, absolutely. So Stephanie's asking, what is mine and Eric's big mission? Is it to raise the vibration of the collective, to show the world romantic lover? It's it's all of the above. So I very much have come to what I really have come to realize what mine and Eric's mission is, because Eric's got a big project here. I know I'm not the only one he works with. I know I'm not. He works with a lot of people in different groups for sure. But to focal in on him and I, it's several. It's to help heal the divine feminine and the divine masculine, help heal and balance. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is driving me freaking crazy. I'm so sorry. So it's to help heal and balance the divine feminine and divine masculine. Like you said, help raise the vibrations of the collective, wake people up and help them realize who and what they are. I'm I'm coming from a place of a more zoomed out perspective and in a more advanced reality. I have my struggles and I still cling to 3D at the same time. You know, I'm within a layer of not indulging in the news and, um, you know, it's with where I'm at, there's a lot of people that have a hard time kind of understanding and understanding. Um, Help me with my words, please, Eric. That's why, okay, which is why I very much, you know, talk about how in this now, the illusion of boundaries, if that's the perceive, if the perception of that is needed, absolutely utilize it. Because I know a lot of people say, well, this is why I walk away from the spiritual community because I'm not about to let someone just punch me in the face and say it's okay. I get that. I get that. That's why we're saying if the perception of boundaries is needed, utilize it. It's okay to walk away from somebody. At the same time, it's very much zooming out, remembering they're playing a role and you asked for it. You asked to be punched in the face, and you're not a victim. And it's difficult. And the thing is, in order to break out of illusion, you have to stop clinging on to it. So it's always a matter of zooming out. So part of it is to show people where we actually are, because none of this is actually true, you know. And there's a lot of stuff that I talk about that I've had people say I've never heard this before. I've been listening to, say, like Dolores Cannon since for 20 years, and she's never talked about this. That's cool, because she wasn't supposed to until now. Now is the time. Like, there's going to be people like myself that are coming out with new information, but this information isn't necessarily new. It's always been there, but maybe it just hasn't been heard about, you know, or it's been hidden or pushed down. So there's that. And then very much a big part of it, a really big part of it, is to show that you can have a relationship, you can be in a romantic relationship with energy. If a loved one of yours transitions home, your relationship doesn't need to stop. In fact, it becomes more rich. In my opinion, relationship with spirit is a lot more rich and beautiful than, not, I know I shouldn't compare because that's comparing, but in this now, with my judgment, relationship with spirit's like much more beautiful and rich than what it is with human, because there's no density to it. The only density that comes with it is my shit. And Eric just calls me out on my crap. You know, there is no, he doesn't judge. It's literally love with no conditions. And he knows everything about me, everything. And he loves me, and he's helping me with everything. And it's really beautiful. Your relationship with spirit doesn't have to, your relationship with your loved one doesn't have to end. So yeah, that's another big part of it too. And just, yeah, waking up, helping usher in new earth, helping to usher in new earth. Yeah. And I know there's more to it. There's more to it. And I don't know everything. And I mean, God knows I might be a little wrong on this stuff. But this is just what I've really felt in my core from the beginning. And I know that Eric's got a big project here, and I know I'm one part of it. So, yeah. Let's see here. Sometimes your hands move while doing meditation. It feels like someone else is moving and it's on my control. That's beautiful. Ah, okay. I'm getting tickled in my stomach because he said that. Yeah, that's your spirit team. They're trying to work and I'm drooling. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. See, let me just pull this up again here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really cool, Samantha. That's your spirit team trying to work with you. And the tickling is confirmation for that. That's really beautiful. That happens to me too, and it's getting stronger. There's times where it's just more comfortable for me to just like let my arm just like stay in the air, and I know that they're just holding it up. And I'll test it too. I'll test it, and I'll be like, okay, because I'm like, I want to make sure I can still move, right? And I'm just making sure, because I get a little up in my head with the illusion at times, and so I'll move my arm, and be like, yep, I can move my arm, but it can be very, very strong. Even last night when I was laying in my bed, I could feel my spirit team and the Galactics. They were basically massaging me, and my legs were like, my legs and arms were just like melted into my bed, and I was just like. And it's like felt very, very, very strong tingling, very like almost like intense, tense. You know those tense machines from physio? It felt like that, but like really strong all over my arms and legs, like just clinging. Good morning, Allison. How are you? And I was just like, I had a moment, I'm like, am I paralyzed? And but I was able to move my arms. I'm like, no, it's all good. And I could feel the love. But I just did get a little bit. That's why, again, it's so important to learn to control your mind and emotions, because that stuff can easily spin into something scary. But the truth of it is, it's love. It's my spirit team and my galactic family working on me. But if I wasn't balanced out and I hadn't learned to control my mind, my fears could easily kick in and switch into something fucking terrifying. So, so yeah, no, that's totally your spirit team trying to work with you and trying to work with your body and possibly trance through you, or because and that's, remember, we're merging into the oneness. We are connected with all of energy, right? Our bodies, but this is not who we are. This is just a vessel of what we're using to navigate untruth with, really. So it's that's really beautiful. That's really cool. That's really cool. And if you're ever feeling scared with that stuff, you know, you can just say, which I did this last night. I wasn't feeling super scared, but I had a little flash of fear. So I said, I call upon Eric, Archangel Uriel, Robin Williams, Archangel Raphael, Yeshua, all of positive light, all my spirit team, all of the archangels, Mother Mary, and God and Source, please keep me safe and protected. And I was chill after that. So you can always do that if you need to, but just remember, keep working on controlling your mind and balancing your emotions. And if you're ever feeling scared, also just like throw green sparkles and blast them with positive light, and you know, just remind yourself you're one with them, and you create your reality, and energy only plays as you allow it to. Stephanie, it's so cool that you get dings and tickles all day long. Love it. I feel very, and I mean, I know what it's saying to say I feel lucky, because what's luck, right? Like, we sign up for all of it, but I can't help it in this now. I do feel very lucky. It's the fact that I have Eric and Robin tickling me off and on all day, and like playing with me and trying to make me laugh and feel good is great. And I mean, I've also got, because my spirit team expands. Like, Heath Ledger is an extension of Archangel Michael. He's a fractal of him, and he's a strong one on my team. Heath oftentimes I'll be standing cooking or doing dishes in the kitchen, and he tickles the freaking backs of my lower legs, or my knees, you know. Patrick Swayze has got me in a visual where he's freaking dancing with, he did it recently where he got me in a visual slow dancing with him like a dirty dance. He had my hand on his chest going thump, 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 and I was like, but again, it's all for healing and like openness and communication and everything. There's big reasons, and again, there's reasons why I've got these names on my team too, because people perk up when I hear those names. It's to get people's attention, because we've got big messages to send, and people pay attention when they hear those names. So yeah, I feel very, very lucky. It's really cool, and I feel very, very lucky. Let's see here. Allison saying your vessel needs to go to the garage for some maintenance. I just Eric and Robin, they're dressed up as doctors. Robin is Patch Adams. They're just like, come on. And there's a bed, and they're just like, lay down, let us work on ya. That's beautiful. They're definitely offering, if you have a moment to meditate and whatnot, and rest and keep yourself open, invite them in, give them permission. They'll help you. You love Morgan Rockin' Robin. Oh my god, yeah. He was playing Rockin' Robin so strong in my head yesterday morning. I went for a walk at like 6:30 in the morning. It was lightly raining. It was beautiful, and he was playing it so loud in my head. Even when I got back in and I was just chilling here after I sat down, he was still, I was like, and I kept saying, oh my god, hi Robin, I love you. But I know it was because he wanted me to stop unblocking because I had a rough day yesterday. So and yeah, he's presenting as Mork, and he's just like nanu. He's doing his nanu thing and like bowing and everything, and just however he does it with his ears, I don't know. But yeah, he's presenting as Mork, and I love him. I'm seeing his eyes. Stop. He's making me focus on his eyes. He knows. I always, you can't help, Robin's eyes are beautiful. They're beautiful. His eyes are just like childlike and just so blue and magical, and he's just making me focus on them. Samantha, any messages for you? Let me take a sip of water here. Right away, I hear Eric, I love you, Samantha, I love you. And Robin's blowing kisses at you. They're saying we love you. We're here with you. They're both just pulled you to hug. Oh, you're in an Eric and Robin sandwich with Samantha in the middle. They got you in the middle of a sandwich hug, and they're just like, good luck getting out of this. And now they're both kissing you. They're kissing you on both of your cheeks, like one on one on each cheek. They're saying we're with you, we love you. You know you got this. Being tickled. Robin, what are you saying? Eric, what are you saying to her? What messages do you have? Is your grandfather transition home? Do you have a grandfather that's transitioned home? I feel like your grandfather just popped in. You have a grandfather that just popped in, and he's just saying that he loves you. He's here with you. There's something about they're saying we know. I don't know if you're trying to, like, if you've been going through something, or if you've been trying to lean on them about something or talk to them about something, but this is at least the second time I'm hearing we know. We know, and it's a loving we know, like a very much loving, compassionate we know we're here. Yeah, I feel like you have a grandfather that's hanging out here. And I'm just feeling, and I'm getting this feeling of strong male energy just circling you and just kind of like giving you protection. I don't know if you feel like you've needed that extra protection or whatnot. Maybe that's, maybe in alignment with what I was talking about with what you're saying, them working with your hand. That's what it is. They're letting you know that you're protected and safe, and it's okay to work like this. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, they're saying we got you and we're with you. Okay. That makes sense. That's cool. Yeah, they love you. They're just giving you so much love. Have I seen a fairy? You dream about that? No. I have. I've seen fae. I haven't seen them like as little bodies, but I've seen like small little circles flying by me and whatnot, and I know that that's fae. I'm Tinkerbell. I'm Tinkerbell. Robin's Peter Pan, and I'm Tinkerbell. I mean, I'm also Wendy, but I'm very strongly Tinkerbell, which is why Robin played Peter Pan in Hook. He literally is Peter Pan. I mean, Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of Healing and Travel, and his color's green. Peter Pan, hello. And like I said, I'm Tinkerbell. We created Neverland back home, and Michael helps protect it. Not that it really needs protection, but like within the way that we play, how Michael helps protect it. Michael Jackson, which is why he was up for playing Peter Pan and Hook, but he never actually played, and why he had Neverland Ranch. So because again, it's all metaphor and it's all reflection of back home too in that sense. So yeah, I have seen fairies and fae, and whatnot. So I keep looking at my Eric portrait that I've got over here that he had me paint back in the winter. So it's helping me concentrate on him and Robin and what I'm thinking about. So yeah, I've seen fae. I've seen several galactics. What else have I seen? And I've just seen stuff in my mind's eye and whatnot. But with my actual eyes, yeah, I've seen but they've just been like little circles that have flown by me. So let's see here. Hey there, Joan. How are you? Any message for you with your twin flame? Oh, chat's disappearing on me. I wish the chat would stay up and not just disappear. Any messages for you with your twin flame, your energetically connected? What is twin flame? Oh, geez, you're asking me what a twin flame really is. That I still have a hard time understanding what twin flames are, twin flames versus soulmates versus all this. And I think part of it is because labels are breaking down. Like all that stuff is it's just human labels to explain various connections, and I don't really fully understand it. I thought that my one friend was my twin flame, but I'm also getting that she's not. On one end, I'd want to say Eric and I are twin flames, but at the same time, to me, it feels so much stronger than that, because I know a piece of Eric is within me and a piece of me is within Eric, and that's when we split from source, like that, like a piece of me was put into him and a piece of him was put into me. Like I do know that we have that within each other. So you could, I think, label that as twin flame, but it feels so much deeper than that. Like it feels beyond. Like, So sorry. And getting take a confirmation. Okay, that's confirmation. It's deeper than that. It's what Eric and I have is beyond twin flames and beyond soulmates. I can't label it. So I'm not gonna be very good with labels, unfortunately, when it comes to this. It's labels are breaking down on me. But for a message for you and your twin flame, let me just pull up your question again. Energetically connected. Any messages energetically? um, Eric's teasing you, lightly teasing you in a loving way about, of course, you're energetically connected. You can't not be, especially with your twin flame. First of all, he's saying, first of all, remember, we're all energetically connected. We all are. It's impossible. You can't not be. That's just not possible. But he's saying, yes, you and your twin flame are energetically connected. Again, he's just teasing you. He's, as can see him poking at you. He's saying, you can't not be. And then, sorry, pull up the question again. Messages for you with your twin flame. I'm getting, okay, so I'm hearing you're doing good work. So what I'm getting is that whatever you've been working on within this is clearing up any karmic issues between you and your twin flame, even if it's some, but I am getting that you are working on clearing stuff up. Balancing, I'm hearing things are balancing out. And I just heard beautiful connection. And I'm getting, okay, so they're applauding you. So in other words, you're getting appreciation for the work that you're doing. And they're just saying, what did you guys say? You're doing this, you got it. Again, it's going quantum. It's just very much a feeling of, help me with my words, please. I'm just seeing this swirl together. I can't explain it. I'm just seeing this swirl together. And it's just this feeling of joyousness and connection, harmony and balance. And it's like this is what you've been working toward and you're doing it. I hope that's resonating. And I'm just seeing like thumbs up. It's all good. I hope that's helping. You love a message also. Siobhan. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, that's all good, Joan. I'm happy to hear that. And then Siobhan's asking for a message. Okay, so Siobhan, is there anything specific? Are you just looking for something in general, Siobhan? I'm Robin's going in, just again, very gentle, loving, playful tease of I love you. And now Eric's like pushing in too. Eric's like, I'm here, and he's like, I love you too. They're saying we're proud of you. Now, and again, when they talk about pride, it's not because it's like pride of good versus bad, but it's just they see you and they recognize you and they recognize the work that you're doing. I just got the reminder to give you the reminder. I just got the prompt to give you the reminder of one now at a time. They want me to pull. Okay, they want me to pull for my Mermaids and Dolphins deck for you. Okay, Eric, Robin, what message do you have for Siobhan? Well, that just popped out right. Two just popped out right away. There you go. Oh, that was that supposed to do? Okay. Ooh, I'm sweating. I'm getting hot. They do this to people. I always tell them, like, it's not just me. You guys do this to people. It's Jamie Butler, too, and he teased her about it. He teased about it, too. They know it. You know, stop. Okay. Stop. They're teasing me like they tease Jamie. They do this to me because they know it gets me, it makes me gush. They're teasing me like, you just like us so much, and they're kissing at me. Stop. Okay. Stop. They're cheek kissing me on both sides. And they're like, you love us. You love us. You stop. Okay. Anyway. All right. So I love them. They're so funny. Okay. Okay, so Siobhan. All right, so the first one here is healing heart. I apologize, I know it's blurry. So you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Deep within your heart, yes, that several popped out. So yeah, they wanted me to pull for you from this, because several popped out like right away. So deep within your heart, you're aware of your healing abilities. Perhaps you've received feedback from others about the way that your words or touch have helped them heal. By drawing this card, your urge to take your healing work to the next level. You're also asked to purify your dying thoughts so that higher frequencies of healing energy can flow through you. By opening to the next level, you'll notice a shift in the people or situations that come to you for help. You may find the number of healing opportunities increasing, or your clients may display a greater understanding of spirituality. Heaven wishes to support your healing work completely. If you'd like to further your education, work in a healing center, or increase your income, just ask, and then be open to receiving. All right, and then you got empowerment. So you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. This card confirms that your inner power wants to surface. You'll use this power appropriately, and you're incapable of abusing it. Your true friends and the people who really love you will be happy that you've taken your power back. Whoa, my body just like went light and I'm starting to feel like I'm floating. Woo. Empowerment means that you're no longer willing to see yourself as a victim in any way. That's actually cool. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. No one's a victim. No one's a victim. You're not a victim. You're not weak. You sign up for everything you go through. And like, I'm using you as in a general term right now. None of us are victims. We all sign up for everything we go through. It can be a hard pill to swallow. There's stuff that I'm going through. I'm like, I've told Eric, I'm refusing to accept that it's mine in this now. I know I need to work my way around it, but I get it, guys. That can be a really hard pill to swallow, and I'm there too with some stuff, but it doesn't make it any less true. And why would you want to be looked at as a victim anyway? Why do you want to be looked at as weak and a victim? Because you're not, right? So empowerment means that you're no longer willing to see yourself as a victim in any way. It means letting go of all blame with respect to other people, past conditions, or present circumstances. Know that you can be powerful and gentle simultaneously and still be very effective. Affirm frequently. It's safe for me to be powerful. I accept my God-given power to be used in the service of light and love. And then enjoy the shifts you see around you. Instead of worrying what others think about you, use your power to make the world a better place. You may never feel self-conscious again. And then you got wait. So don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. If you take action now, you'll miss a window of opportunity that's coming up for you shortly. Sorry. Don't worry. You'll know in your heart and gut when that moment arrives. In the meantime, it's important to meditate and make sure that your breathing is deep and frequent. Often we hold our breath or experience shortened breath during stressful periods. You're also on the verge of receiving new information that will alter the course of action you plan to take, leading you in a more positive direction. Excuse me. By waiting, the outcome will be much more enjoyable than if you took action without this added information. And affirm, I have infinite patience, and I'm divinely directed to always be in the right place at the perfect time. There we go. And then, okay, 2 more here, Siobhan. So, actually, this is kind of cool. Then you got dream big. So, let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. In the past, you may have seen yourself as insignificant. This card asks you to release any thoughts or feelings of inferiority. Truly believe that you are utterly qualified for any endeavor you can dream about. Write down a list of your fears about moving forward, and then drown those fears by putting the paper into a bucket or large bowl of water. Then, take a cleansing shower, bath, or swim. The water seals your new way of seeing yourself as you are in truth and equal to all other children of God. And one with God, really. And then last but definitely not least, as I've been saying lately, that's me, I know I've been saying that a lot lately, soulmate relationship. So new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So your desire to be in a great love relationship has manifested, and you're being guided to create or maintain that situation right now. This relationship has deep spiritual basis, with both partners having true faith and profound beliefs. You and your partner share similar spiritual concepts and are open-minded when it comes to learning about and implementing new practices. This partnership flows to you naturally right now. However, if you worry about or try to force the situation to happen, you could slow the results. It's important for you to enjoy the process leading up to your desired outcome. Dance with the movement and that your manifestation has created for you. Attract your partner through warm and relaxed demeanor, and know that heaven is taking care of all the details for both of you. So there you go. I keep wanting to call you Samantha, Siobhan. It's because both of you guys are talking around the same time, I think. Okay. Let's see here. Any messages regarding your love life? Will you ever have one? When? Name or initials? Okay. I'll be honest right now, giving names and initials, that's extremely hard for me. I have a very hard time doing that. I will see if I get anything, but I get blocks with names and initials. So as for your love life, I'm hearing ding, yes, and I'm seeing Eric wiggling his eyebrows. But I'm also hearing keeping yourself open to it. Keep going inward, doing the thought and energy work, working on your shit. You got to keep working on within yourself. Keep going inward. You know, keep working on your stuff, doing the thought and energy work, breaking illusion, all that stuff. The more you do that energy work, remember the external is the internal, projected outward. The more you work on yourself and fall into more and more of that self-love and letting go of any baggage that you're clinging on to, that's going to open yourself up more and more to that. It's going to keep those open up and keep those doors open. I don't like doing timelines either. I don't want to give a timeline. I don't want to get, okay, I'll give you what I'm getting. But again, please, 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 please remember, timelines change. It depends on circumstances, situations, free will. Timelines change. I'm getting the feeling that you are going to be settled and in a steady, stable, happy relationship within the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm not saying that when you're just going to meet somebody in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm saying you'll have a relationship built up to the point that you're steady and stable within the next 5 to 10 years. So that means like dating somebody for a while, and then to the point, and then within the next 5 years, you know, you guys are in a stable, happy, maybe even married relationship. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. But again, please remember, timelines change. It depends on the people, circumstances, situations, free will. So don't hold on to that. Don't hold on to expectations. Just keep yourself open and just believe, because especially they're prompting the reminder that love is what the truth of everything actually is. Love is here regardless. It's just us blocking ourselves to it. So I am getting, yes, as long as you're keeping yourself open to it, to keep doing the work on yourself, keep going inward, keep working on yourself, but then keeping yourself open. And I'm getting this feeling of just like going out into the world and keeping yourself, you know, bright-eyed and in wonder and awe and joy and happiness, and seeing everything as adventure and excitement, and seeing love everywhere, and just keeping yourself open to that. Ding. We just got a ding. There you go. That ding is confirmation, hard confirmation. And then any initials. Oh, funny. Funny. I'm seeing E.T. E.T. Oh, you're so funny. I also saw an H, but I'm seeing E.T. But again, please don't hold me to initials. I have a hard time with names and initials and timelines. So that's just what I'm getting. And all I can do is get what I'm receiving in my head and my feelings and whatnot. And that's what I'm receiving. So take that as you will. All right. The ding is confirming that what I said is correct. What I said is correct. Anytime you guys, well, not anytime, sometimes the dings aren't Eric, but anytime that ding was confirming what I was saying. What I was saying is correct. Whatever it was that I was saying in that moment, I can't remember. I can't. I just said a bunch of stuff I can't remember. Please don't ask me to try and remember. Let's see here. So Samantha saying, there was one time I saw a smiley face in the sky and the word fun was written. What does that mean? Right away I'm getting, it was your guides sending you a sign. That was your spirit team sending you a sign. And it was to be a boost up, to make you feel good, and just that reminder to smile and have fun. Yeah, smile and have fun. Is Eric actually Archangel Uriel and Robin is actually Archangel Raphael? Are they aspects of those archangels? They were so incarnated in this. They were aspects of those. So there's no big name that's fully incarnate right now. They've already lived the human experience. When Yeshua comes back, it's not even him coming back. We're actually meeting up with them. You know, there's people that are claiming that Yeshua is being born as a baby and he needs to be hidden, protected until he's an adult. he doesn't need to do that anymore. He already lived the human experience. We are breaking illusion now. New Earth is the best of the physical mixed with all of home. We are literally meeting up with our loved ones. People are starting to see spirit more and more because they're actually, they're allowing it to come online. Our loved ones have been here the entire time. Death is like the biggest prank on humanity. Death is not real. It's literally our avatars just expired, and these are not even real. They're just a metaphor. It's a map of the consciousness. We can stretch ourselves out, push ourselves down, pull ourselves out. Like, we can shapeshift. We can walk through walls. You know, these are not who we are. Death literally isn't real. Our loved ones are literally with us. Like, that's why they're saying you can have a relationship still, because they're right here. We just have been blocking ourselves to them, but we are taking those blocks away right now. So, with them being Archangel Raphael and Archangel Uriel, even back home right now, so heaven is like a waiting room. Heaven is a waiting room to merge into the full oneness, right? So even within the waiting room, we're still playing with duality. So within this, when they were incarnated as Eric and Robin, they were fractals of these archangels that projected a piece of their consciousness into this, a fractal of it. Back home with where they are now, this is where it gets a little, again, it's quantum and it's more complicated. This is where it's been difficult for humans to understand what back home actually is and what reality actually is. It's quantum. So they're all, because that's just it, they're more than just Archangel Uriel and Archangel Raphael, right? Those are also just roles that they're playing. So I'm just hearing, yes, they are Archangel Raphael, they are Archangel Uriel, they are Eric, they are Robin, they are Eric's also Tom. I know from the 1920s his name was Tom. You know, they're also Yeshua, they're also God. I know how that sounds with that answer, but that's just, again, this is where I'm at with my reality and with understanding reality. So incarnated as humans, they were fractals. Where they are now, yes, and that's just it. They have presented to me as full-on Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, but then they present to me as full-on Robin Williams and full-on Eric. So they're one and the same. They're all of it, and they're also none of it, because again, it's just roles within illusion still. The illusion within truth, because now they play within love and peace, but the duality is still a tool of illusion, because the truth is oneness. It's 1 + 1 = 3, not 2, because it's already two together. We already have both male and female energy within us. So it's the dual is when we split, right? Male, female. We have both. It's one. So 1 and 1, it's creation. We're already two together. So 1 + 1 = 3. 1 + 1 = 3, not 2. We're already two together. 1 + 1 = 3. And then when we play with the tool of duality, that's when we split. That's why math has been so complicated, because I've talked about that to Eric. I'm like, why is it that math is such a basis for how reality is made? Why is it, since it's like such a basis for truth and reality, why is it so difficult for so many people to understand math, if that's such a strong part of who we are? And it's because we were never taught math properly. 1 + 1 = 3, not 2. 3, 6, 9, the trifecta, Holy Trinity, sacred geometry. So, let's see here. And I'm probably going to end this soon. It's been an hour and almost 10 minutes, so I'm probably going to end this soon. Bye, Stephanie. Thank you for everything. I love you. How can you hear what guides are? Eric feels energy, but not able to see or hear. I also do meditation every night and day. So just laying there and let yourself feel and think, feel and hear, and believing it. A good way to start is when you lay there quietly and just in your head say, "Hi, Eric." And whatever you hear next, as long as it feels good and you know it's love and peace, that's Eric. So if, like, in my head, so I'll do it out loud so you guys can know, but I'll be like, "Hi, Eric," and he goes, "Hey, what's up, bitch?" And then he's going, "I fucking love you." He sees me, "I fucking love you." And I'm like, "Okay, I love you too." And I'm like, how are you?" He goes, "I'm fucking fantastic, yo." So it's just practice just the saying, "Hi, Eric," hearing, "How are you, Eric?" hearing, or whoever you want to pick on your team. And then as you feel comfortable with that, expanding on it. And it's just trusting yourself. And the thing is, know that it sounds like your own thoughts. it's especially like Robin, I'll hear Robin's voice more often than Eric's voice as Robin's voice, but my memory bank of Robin's voice is strong. My memory bank of Eric's voice, particularly as an adult, it's weak. There's not a lot of Eric as an adult talking. So my memory bank of Eric as Eric talking is weak, but it's getting stronger. There's times where I can hear him working on it, and I can hear that, like, it's like, I can hear him making that kind of noise, and I know it's him calibrating my ears. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to skim this really quick, and I think I'm going to be ending this. Let's see here. Oh, hi, Tracy. I love you. How are you? You're so very welcome, Siobhan. Yeah, I need to stop worrying about what other people think, too. I'm very much with you on that. The ding is confirming what, honestly, whatever I was saying, you'll have to go back to the replay. Whatever I was saying, when the ding came in, that's what it was confirming. I can't remember what I was saying. It's too much, so I apologize. Just go back and watch the replay. Oh, hi, Haran. How are you? Are you late? A little late. I'm going to end this soon. Yeah, just because I've been doing it for an hour and 10. Joan saying you're going to Mount Shasta on September. What exactly do we have to do out there? You're going to see masters in person. Truth in that. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see here. Okay, so Mount Shasta. With Mount Shasta, I'm just getting, too. Honestly, I feel like I need to stop. I'm getting tired. I feel like I'm not going to be getting these as well as I could be. I need to stop. With the Mount Shasta, yeah, I think I need to stop, you guys. I'm sorry. I've been doing this for an hour and 10 minutes, so I need to chill. I apologize, but thank you guys. Again, right away though with the Mount Shasta, I'm getting what to do. You know what you're going there for, and just let it flow. And don't hold expectations. Oh, that's a big one. I'm hearing don't hold expectations. Keep yourself open, and don't hold expectations. Lead to disappointment. Keeping yourself open leads to wonder and awe and magic. So keep yourself open. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I apologize. I've been doing this for an hour and 10 minutes, so I gotta end it. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I need to go eat some breakfast, I need to chill out, and whatnot. But thank you guys so much. Oh, and now it's 1:11. 1:11, 1 hour and 11 minutes, make a wish. Oh, 1 hour, 11 minutes, 11 seconds, make a wish. I just made a wish. Okay, so that was actually cool. Okay, perfect time to end it. Yeah, perfect time. We need to end it now. So thank you guys for everything. I love you all so very much. And keep sticking around. I'm going to be getting into channeling again. It's just, like I said, this past month has been a little difficult. Plus, I'm waiting for proper motivation. I don't want to just turn on the camera and just start doing it because I feel like I need to in order to keep people happy and whatnot, and to keep my numbers up and to keep viewers and subscribers. I want to do it when I actually genuinely feel motivated, and it's just going to bring in better videos and better information and better whatever. So stay tuned. I will be doing that stuff again. I just, like I said, there's just been stuff going on that I've been dealing with, and just my birthday had passed a couple weeks ago, and I've got a friend down from out of province, and it's just, and then just my own personal stuff that I'm working on. So please keep staying tuned. I will get uploading videos, and then I've had a backup of clients too, paid and for free, that I'm trying to get through. So I've been a little busy with stuff going on. So I will get back to doing other videos again. I need to do it one now at a time, and I got to go through my paces. So thank you everyone for being so patient, for letting me do my thing as I need to do it. I love you all so very much, and yeah, if anyone ever feels like it's that what I've done is worth a donation or a tip, that would be beautiful. The link for my PayPal is attached to this. And if you're having a hard time working on having that work, I mean, you can access me through Facebook, Tallywa, Aquapuff, and then my Learn, Laugh, Love group. So it'd be super appreciated. And then just liking and subscribing as you feel fit. So I feel awkward. I don't want to start promoting that shit. It just feels awkward. I don't want to start doing that. I felt the urge to promote it right now, so I did, but I don't want to start doing that. It just doesn't feel, I haven't done it yet, and I don't want to start getting in the habit of doing that. I know I need to not judge myself for doing it. I just do what feels right in the flow at the time. I know, but still, I just, awkward. Anyway, thank you guys. I love you all so very much. Stay tuned for more lives, for more videos, all that fun stuff. As my numbers increase and my finances get in a better order, You know, what I would love, I mean, I know I'm not there yet. I know I'm not there yet, but what would be awesome is when, not if, when we create our reality. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm hoping, putting it out there, I will be in a financially really good place. I'd love to do a giveaway. I'd love to be able to do some sort of giveaway, you know, to my subscribers and whatnot. But I know I'm not there yet. I just wanted to, this is something I've been thinking about, and we'll get there. We'll get there. And I just want to throw it out there. So just stay tuned, because I feel like there's stuff happening. And it's now starting to be prompted to do a thing. I had a feeling starting to do live in-person stuff. That's going to start being a thing too eventually. So God knows that's going to lead to be doing live events. But that's just down the road. We're not there yet. But it's just, this stuff's just being brought into my awareness. So I just thought I'd throw it out there. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, and let's see where this leads. So it's all an adventure for all of us, all right? So thank you guys for everything. I love you all very much. Remember, you guys do this. You guys can do this too. It's not just me. We're all doing this. We're all helping walk each other home. We're all helping wake each other up. We're all students. We're all teachers. And we've all got our shit, and we're all working on it, and we're all loved so much more than what we realize, and it's unconditional, and you're perfect exactly where you are. And remember, it's okay to put up boundaries if that perception's needed in this now, but remember to zoom out and look for the lessons. Feel what you need to feel, but look for the lessons and do the work that needs to be done, and you got this. All right? I love you all so very much, and as always, have a wonderful now.